Hello, friends. Today I just wanted to tell you thank you so much. If you have subscribed to my channel, I now have 60 people who listen to me chatter about dystonia. And that makes me very happy because the more we can get the word out about the condition, maybe we can have more awareness for the doctors and about what's going on with each of our bodies. And so I encourage you guys, it's a great outlet. It's a great way to express what's going on with your body and to show, just kind of track where you've come from. I look back at my first video and I just think, wow, I mean, think about how my condition has progressed, what things have worked and what I've tried, and you know, it's really just proof to myself, I guess, too, that this is really happening, because sometimes it just feels so foreign still, this whole situation. And when you have a couple good days, which I had the last 2 days, I've had pretty good days where I haven't had a whole lot of symptoms. And then today it started up again. I went to a meeting and was sitting for 8 hours today, and my neck about the last hour started giving way, and so I come home to find my body start to contort and twist around a little bit, and that's disheartening, because when you've had some good days, it's like, well, man, come on. I had all this stuff to do today. And I guess that's our bodies too, just telling us to slow down, take some deep breaths. If you saw my last video on the stretching, the breath is really the most important part of that whole process of stretching. Inhaling and exhaling. I like to... when I'm having a situation like I'm having right now where I have a lot of pressure in my chest, I like to just sit for a minute and just really try to focus on other parts of my body. Maybe close my eyes and really just deep breathe in through my nose, out through my nose, so that the reason for the inhaling in through the nose and out through the nose for me is just to keep my focus on my breath. And if it's going everywhere, if my breath is going everywhere, then I can't stay focused. And I notice that I start thinking about other things. So, focus just on your breath if you can't think of anything else to focus on. If your whole body is hurting, then just focus on your breath. In through your nose, out through your nose. We'll do it together here. Inhale. Exhale. Long, deep inhale. Long, deep exhale. When I find my mind wandering, sometimes I try just to focus on the tip of my nose or the feeling of the the breath moving in through and out of my nose. I also wanted to show you guys what I do in my spare time. When I'm feeling good and when I'm feeling bad, I come into my studio, and here's one of my paintings that I've been working on. All right, I just put these smaller flowers here in last night, and I just kind of patterned them after some of the wildflowers I saw this summer when I was in Teton Canyon in Idaho. And so I'm almost finished with these, or this one right here. And then I finished this one last night. This one. It's still in the it's finished phase, which means it might not be finished. Really, if it sits there for too long, I might have to add one more thing to it. But it's all about balance. It's all about balance. All right, so yeah, I have some pretty crazy art that I create. I love it. I love it. I painted these some years ago. I've still got them available. And then I create these earrings that the ladies go wild for. And they're deerskin and sometimes cowhide leather. These are cowhide, actually. And these are my handmade deerskin, or actually, like what I just said is the the cowhide. Sorry, but they are hand beaded, and you don't see the thread in there. If I turn it to the side, you might be able to, but nope, you can't, because this is black thread that's securing all of these tiny little beads in there. I have no idea how I'm able to sit and do this for so long. It seems like I have full function of my hand, which is, thank you God that, I don't have issues with my hands or my fingers, because that would make things a lot more difficult. It's really just my right arm, and I can just, once it starts spasming, a lot of times it spasms and it sticks in place for some time, and so I'll just sit there and bead and wait for it to move around or whatever it does when it releases, like it's doing right now. Meanwhile, what you guys can't hear is all the popping and shifting that's happening. I can certainly hear it inside of my head. It's pretty loud sometimes. But you know what, guys? I just wanted to tell you, thank you so much for thank you for listening and watching, and it just makes me feel better knowing that you guys are out there, and I hope that it makes you better that I'm here. And I just want to thank you guys for choosing my channel. And if you haven't subscribed, I would love to have you be a part of this, we'll say family, this Donic family. And, I would really love to start hearing more from you guys as far as, what your symptoms are, if you have somebody that's in your family that has this situation, or regardless, I love you guys, and peace for Dystonia.